All right. It says the Hangout's live. We'll give a few minutes here. Everybody, refresh your screen. Let me see here. Let me pull out another laptop here. Make sure everything's working. Choo 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 choo. All right. I posted a Facebook post in our members area Facebook group. Okay. Use that thread for any questions. Anybody here? I know you guys got some questions. Last Tuesday, I asked if anybody had any questions. It's like nobody had questions. So I get like 20,000 PMs a day. So you got to have some questions. Answer it now, okay? There's no dumb questions, so don't be ashamed. Ask the questions. We're here live to answer them for you. So if you have any questions or concerns, ask now so we can answer them for you, okay? That's what we're here for. This is a training, members training hangout. So, you know, no question is a dumb question. It's a question that you don't ask, okay? So I guess we are live here. So we'll give everybody's refresh their screen here, and we'll get started. So let me look in the Facebook group real quick. Did anybody I put a post there, Bruce or one of the guys down below? Does anybody have a question there, what they want to talk about before we go through a system back office tour again? I'm going to check here.
I got some, Paul. I got some. Maybe, I don't know if I should make this not an announcement, but go over it after the getting started call, or do you want me to go over it now about, and I'm going to address it now. I'm going to address it once. You guys saw that we're going to be doing a per sale basis here, which is very, very cool. A lot of people that have asked me, you know, in PM, and you know, you're not supposed to, and this is not a time to ask, but guys, when I have more information on what, like, for pricing, what pricing is gonna be, how much we're gonna have for an inventory standpoint to be ordered, that'll all be announced. But I know you guys are super excited about that because I've gotten tons of PMs on that. So don't worry, you're not gonna miss out. I mean, there'll be a first come first serve. It's limited. But we're not going to go over that now today, or, you know, I'm not going to answer it. I had some guy saying, hey, can I get special pricing? No, I can't do that. You know, we're not going to do that, so be fair for everybody. So we're excited that we're going to offer this, but when there's more information, I'm going to touch base, or I'll touch back around on. Actually, we're going to do a private hangout for that, guys. We're going to get on a private hangout, go over all the details, so everybody's on the same page, ready to move forward. There's going to be a certain requirements. I'm not going to go over that tonight because some people have already voiced their concerns. Don't worry, there will be a requirement you'll have to be able to be at to be able to buy these. So keep that in mind. But as we get closer, I'll touch base more on that as we go.
Yeah, good that you mentioned that. We'll give you all the details when we know everything. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick before we get started here? I don't know. Lost my train of thought. All right, so let's get started. Okay, Facebook group, no questions as like last week. All right, so let's do a back office tour. I'm going to give you a quick overview again for the new people that might be here. We've had some people join this week, so they didn't see last week's Hangout, so I'm going to give a quick brief tour with a screen share. But tonight I'm going to show you how to set up a tracking link, okay, for buying traffic. So we'll get to that too. All right, so let me just screen share here. Entire screen share. Oh, present to everybody. You guys see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
I don't.
No, I don't.
Hold on a minute. I got to get in a test account.
I do know a lot of people here are already members, but we had a lot of new members sign up this week. So guys, congrats on being here. You know, so some of these calls might seem redundant because we're going over getting started because there's new members getting started every week. So keep that in mind. There's going to be new people always coming in. So all the new people, congrats, and you can take it away, Paulie.
All right, now I'm in Programmer's Test Account. All right, so, all right, for the new people, those of you that know how to do this already, you know, go get a cold drink and sit back, and this may sound like you've heard it before. So we got some new people coming on here, so I just want to make sure they have the right information. So first things first, when you join, you pay your fee, you come back, you sign into the back office is what you're going to see. Okay? Now just to point out a few things here. Right over here on the right-hand side where it says, are you all in? Yes, I'm ready. That's the upgrade. So if you're at Starter or Pro, you could either upgrade to Pro or Guru. All right? So this is where you upgrade around the right here. The first thing you should do is actually join our Facebook group, our Members VIP Facebook group. A lot of you guys are missing. All right? There's a ton of you missing. Make sure you get in this VIP Facebook group because you know, you're going to miss a lot of updates and announcements and all the good stuff. This is where our community meets and we could stay connected here, all right? So very important. Make sure you join that. Get your teammates, your downlines in there too if you have not seen them in there. Make sure you're in there, all right? Or add them yourself in there. But get them in there. They have to be in there, all right? But as you can see, there's a bunch of tabs here on the left and the right, which is also on the top here, which are just links. They're all the same thing with the exception of tracking, okay? You won't see a tracking one here. We just added the tracking one, all right? But the first things first, when you want to come in here, after you join and sign in your login, and once you log in, you're going to go to training. You could go here, or you could hit the training tab right here. You go off the training. There is going to be a bunch of tabs, okay? So I call these the links up here, and inside, once you click the link, there's tabs in here, all right? It's doesn't look, if this is the first time you're in here, it may be, you know, wow, a lot of tabs, everything. This is a very easy system as you get to use it, all right? So right now you're on the Hangouts tab, and you're watching this training right here. This is all training is in this area right here under Hangouts, all right? Our System tab is a lot of training videos we have in here. Not a lot, but we're adding them as we go. How to increase sales using Facebook, how to create a tracking link. So far, all this kind of stuff is here, okay? But the first thing you want to do is go to the welcome. You'll see a nice welcome video here. Then after the welcome video, you want to go to start, and you want to go through all these little tabs under here. Now, if you did not come in at Guru, you won't see the Guru training here, all right? You have to be a Guru, and I'll get to that in a second. But before you get to Guru and you go through all these training videos here, and they're not long, they're like 5-7 minutes long, so you get through them pretty quick. But once you get to the compliance, you got to take a compliance test, right? You watch this video, and then there's 5 questions here. All your answers are in the video here. You'll take your test. Let me take the test, submit it, right? And then there's a certificate that you can print out. Okay, tells you you passed. I just gave you the answers, so nobody should fail it. And you are now certified and compliant with Global Traffic Takeover. You actually could right-click this, save image as, put it on your desktop, and print it out. So you are certified from Global Traffic Takeover, all right? It's a little cool feature. So let's go back to training. So once you finish the compliance, if you are at Guru level, you're going to go over to Guru, and you're going to watch the Guru video here, and then you'll be able, you get a Guru badge, okay? You could actually right-click that, save as onto your desktop, and now you're certified Guru at the Guru level in Global Traffic Takeover. All right, these are badges. What's the badges for? Later down the road, when we ever do events or something like that, you could actually take your badge and bring it to events and pin it on yourself so people know who you are and and it shows you you're at you're at the guru level there. So plus it has your website on there and all kinds of stuff. All right, so that's the first thing you should do. After the training section, the next thing you want to do is come in, and you would want to buy traffic. But before you buy traffic, let's go home. You always go home by hitting the home button, right? Or you could hit the links on the top, but just want to bring you home for a second. Get you guys used to that. The next thing you should be doing is buying one of our traffic packages. Let me just show you the traffic packages real quick. They range from $197 all the way up to $10,000. There's 9 different packets here, right? It tells you your clicks and what you make commissions on. So the people you sign up and join under you, once they go buy some traffic, you get to make these commissions at these levels, whatever they purchase at. Okay, so if everybody's doing the same thing, there's going to be a nice flow of money coming to you guys. All right, this is called, everybody should be doing the same thing. If everybody's duplicating the way this system is designed to duplicate, then there's no excuse anybody should not be making money. All right, if you come in here and you join and you don't buy any traffic, well, you're defeating the purpose. Because if you sign somebody up and then somebody below you buys traffic, because that's what you're joining this opportunity for, right? Then you're going to miss out on those commissions. Why you want to do that? That's money lost in your pocket. So make sure you get in at the highest level that you could afford, because if you come in and you come in at the executive level and lock yourself in for $997, then you're qualified automatically for everything underneath. Okay? Anything over, you get to pass up to, and then you get to collect on that afterwards. Okay? But get in at the highest level. But definitely buy traffic. This is a traffic opportunity. Make sure you buy traffic. You need leads into your system. We teach you to build a list. The only way you're going to build a list is buy traffic, right? Makes sense? And if everybody's doing the same thing, then the duplication kicks in and everybody's making money. All right? So, and then with the guaranteed sales coming in, everybody could have a sale. There should be nobody here without, a sale. As long, but you got to build your list at the same time. All right? But before we buy traffic, we're going to go to we're going to go tracking, because what you want to do in this whenever you advertise, I don't care if it's inside Global Traffic Takeover or another opportunity you might be in, you always have to track where your traffic is coming from. All right? And you got to know what capture pages are performing at the best. We got some capture pages, but let me say this, before we track, we need to grab a page, right? So let me backtrack. So in order to make a tracking link, make sure we go over to links here and grab our capture page link, all right? Because we're going to have to grab that first, all right? So to do that, just go to links, or I'll go back home here. All right? We go to links, and you'll see websites up here. And you're going to use whatever it says capture page 1, 2, 3, and 4. We just added these 2 down here. All right? This is your corporate page. This replicated site. You never want to send traffic to that, guys. Never. That's only a page for giving somebody information, more information on what Global Traffic Takeover is all about. Okay? It's just our corporate website. So never send traffic to that. This one down here, your GTTO Hangout page, that's for our Monday night Hangouts. So people could register for their Hangouts, and they could, get a set of follow-up emails reminding them when the Hangouts start, and then the Hangout links in there and all that good stuff. So that's when you use that page. Other than that, whenever you're advertising or buying traffic, you want to use capture page 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay? So let's take capture 4. Capture page 4 is a link right there. You can copy the link there or click it and grab it in your browser, however you want to do it, but that's what the capture page looks like. Okay, so I'm going to copy it here, and now I'm going to go do my tracking link, okay, because I needed that first. All right, so I'm going to go back over to tracking up here, and now I'm going to create my tracking link. Now, you got 2 options. We have a free tracker in here, which is in the beta. Okay, it's still being worked on. Okay, maybe a little glitches here and there, so be careful with that. Third-party tracking is ClickMagick. All right, this is what I use, guys. For $12 or $17 a month, you get solid numbers here. I tell you, your views, your unique visitors, your opt-ins, and you could really keep a good track of it using ClickMagick. So I highly recommend that. But if you're going to use your free tracker, let me show you how we're going to set up a tracking link. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. You're going to see a setup. First of all, there's a training video. If you don't know how to do it, I'm teaching you right now in this training video, in this training hangout for the members, but you always could go see this video here. Jared made a nice training video. Is going to basically explain you step by step how to set up a tracking link. But always go to the training video first and then go over to the setup, which I'm going to do now. And guys, you always could open up 2 windows for this. You don't have to watch the whole thing once and then try and go do it, because it's hard to remember all that at one time. So you might want to like open up 2 windows, watch a little bit of the video, then go stop it, then go back and do exactly what Jared teaches you. Then go back here and watch a little more and back and forth so you get it properly and you set up right, okay? Because we have a lot of tracking links that are, some people have been setting up tracking links that are wrong, all right? So you go to setup, and what you're going to do is you're going to create a new prospect. Now, Jared, just be with me in case I make a mistake here. Just interrupt me, all right? Because I don't really use this one. I use a ClickMagick. So first thing you want to do is you want to name it, right? So you're going to buy a traffic package from us. I would put just traffic, whatever. Say you buy a novice, the first level, right? Because we have names for all traffic packages. So you could always go back to traffic and say, I'm buying a novice package, and today is, I spelled that wrong. So this is just naming it so I know what I'm buying, and 322, right? And if you want to put a description in there, you can. If you can't, you don't have to. But I mean, just naming it, that tells me what I did. A novice is telling me I bought our own traffic. But you may be running a banner, or you may put a traffic in there with the date, and in the description is like you're running a banner on, entrepreneur.com or something like that. So it tells you where you bought, where your advertising is going to. So what you want to do is save that, and that saves as it's going, and now you will see your tracking link. Okay, let me see where it is now. Here, novice 322. Obviously there's some other demos going here. So as you can see right there, novice 322. You're going to take, now this is where Jared says just to take the number. Jared, do you just want them grabbing the link and the number at the end here, 8528? How do you want this done?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're just going to grab from the question mark back to the right. So the number and the question mark. And you're going to take that and you're going to paste it on the capture page link that you grabbed before.
Okay.
On the end of it.
So basically this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be this URL up here, if you guys could see. And then, let me go back, hold on a second. Let's copy this, right? Question mark 8528. We're going to go back to step 3 here. This is our website. This is the page we're using right here, right? And we're going to put it right at the end there. And now we're going to copy the whole thing right there. Copy it, okay? So it's that website URL plus question mark 8528, and you're more or less done. You're going to go back to the page here. You're going to go to traffic, and now you're ready to order your traffic, because here's novice. That's what you're going to buy. You're going to purchase. First thing it's going to ask you is your URL. You're going to paste that right there and proceed, and you're done.
And Paul, let me make a suggestion for everybody. Before you even do that, Paulie, if you would go click on the stats page for me.
Yep. Let me just get rid of this. X out on that. Steps page.
Stats. Under track and do the stats.
Stats.
Yep. So now here's what I do. Now open up a new window, Paulie, and paste that link you just created and click open it.
I'll make sure it's working.
Yep. I want everybody to test. All right. Now go back to your stats page, and then hit update. Right there on the right-hand side under the orange banner. There you go. And then let's look. 85, 24.
There it is, right there, 1.
Yep, right there, and you can see it's got 1 hit. So every time you guys create a link, it's a great idea to go and do what Paulie just did and just test it just to make sure that it's working. And here's why I bring this up. A lot of people, and I'm not pointing the finger at all. I know that this is steps to learn, and that's why we're covering this in tonight's training. A lot of people are sending us incorrect links, and we're having to go back in your back office and recreate those links for you. And as we scale here, as more and more people are coming in every week, that becomes a bigger and bigger task. So it's really important that you guys learn how to do this the right way and then teach or at least guide your people to the training video so that they can learn how to do it as well. And then just go here and test it. Make sure it's working. That way it's a sense of security for you too. It's like, oh yeah, look it, my tracking link's working. Sweet. I know I'm covered. Yeah, that's it. So just make sure you're doing that. Also, for those of you that have bought traffic, I just want to let everybody know, for a lot of people, like I just said, have given me like incorrect links or just things weren't set up the right way. I've gone into your accounts and I've created new campaigns for you, and I've left a note next to that campaign, and I've said something along the lines of, hey, we updated your campaign, or we created a new campaign for you to a better converting capture page, or you had it going to the corporate page, or you had it going to the Hangout page. So if you see that back there, that was us in there just changing that for you, so be sure to track that campaign. So that's it.
All right, cool. Thank you for that. And I forgot, you always make sure you test your links are working properly. Most definitely. Thanks for interrupting me on that because that's very, very important. All right. We got some questions in the chat before I move forward. Okay, we got. I don't want the questions to back up too much. Nick Fody, he asks, will there be more follow-up emails besides the ones that we have now? Yes. We're gonna add. We're in the process of doing that, but with all the guaranteed sales thing coming and some other things we're working on, it's kind of like it's getting shuffled back to the back of the line somehow. But yes, we're going to add a ton more follow-up emails. We just got to get to it. Karen has a question for you, Jared, down there. I have a question for Jared. I watch your training, but I'm not finding it. I would like to know, how do you buy an email domain? I went to GoDaddy, but it seems I have to buy a website domain. Is that correct?
All right, so let me, hold on. It seems like I went to finding it. I would like to know how to buy an email domain. All right, next week, Karen, we'll do a training on that. I'll give you an example on how to do that. But here's the short answer just for now. We called, if that's what you want to do, call GoDaddy. They have the best customer support service center on the planet. They will walk you through step by step how to do it. You don't have to sit on hold a long time. They're very, very, very easy to use and customer friendly. So call GoDaddy and they will walk you through it. But next week we'll do a training just on that and we'll pop it in the back office as an additional training. So good question.
So is she just meaning how to buy a website domain, like a domain name?
I think what she's asking is, yeah, buying a domain and then maybe forwarding it. But here's the thing. You don't need to forward a vanity domain for your traffic purchases because your links are just going in a rotator. So they're all going to one designated link. So don't worry about vanity domains for your traffic purchases. If you're going to market on Facebook or any other additional marketing, that's where you're going to want to use a vanity domain.
Yeah, very good point. You guys don't need all these fancy names and everything to put these links in a rotator for the traffic, because they're all in a rotator link, so they're hidden. So it doesn't matter. Like Jared says, the only way you want it, like I buy domain names and it's like I put on my timeline or I share. Like if somebody asks me what's your website, you know, that's the link I give them. I don't give them the long link. But I mean, yeah, we could definitely do a training, or maybe if I have some time during the next few days, or maybe over the weekend, I could make a quick video on how to buy a domain name and forward it. It takes 5 minutes. It's really simple.
Oh, all right. Hey, Paulie, Karen's referring to setting up, excuse me, your email through a domain for better delivery for email.
Oh, yeah.
So that's another thing we can do a training on next week. We can give a live example of that, and we'll also put that in the back. I thought we had that in the back office as a training, but if not, we'll add it back there. So Karen, I just saw what you said on Facebook there. So yes, we'll do that for you next week as well.
Okay. Nick asks, will the site ever be mobile friendly? The sites are mobile friendly.
Yeah, they're optimized for mobile.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Nick, but the sites are mobile friendly. Oliver, the traffic is coming in slow. I bought a VIP package on 316 and 8 leads so far. We're gonna have to check that. 316 he bought traffic and he's got 8 leads so far.
Real quick, Mike, we'll check it, but I know some people. I'm going to tell you right now might not be Oliver's case. Some people have given us the wrong link, like Jared talks about, like they send it to their corporate, and then Jared creates a new tracking link. So I'm not saying this is the case. I'll look into it, but I've had some people come at me saying, "Hey, I haven't got any leads." You did get leads. You see them in your back office? Yeah, I do see them, but where'd they come from? We made you a new link because the link you set up was obviously wrong because, you know, you might have made a mistake, you didn't follow directions, whatever. But we'll look for him. We'll get an answer to him. But I'm just saying that's a reason too. But we'll find out. I mean, guys, also too, we're not as you on all our terms of agreement. We let traffic run. We don't just we can, but right now we like to run stuff. And even when you order, delivery can take up to 14 days because we're not just smoking links and getting them out. I mean, this is the way we do it for your safety and our safety too. Because guys, let's be honest, Jared, I know in the past we've done some crazy stuff with traffic where we've killed people's servers. So yeah, we're not going to kill anyone's link. So that's why we're doing it this way.
Exactly.
Yeah, with this opportunity growing and all the leads coming into the system, you can't be pushing it that. We're a new domain name too, so we have to be a little careful of how fast this goes out, because like the guy said, you could smoke the whole domain name, and then then we got more problems than we asked for. So we're tending to like take it step by step, a little slower for right now until we have some months and years, well, at least months and weeks onto this new domain name too. So we don't want to hurt the server. All right, so let's get back to the training here, man. Let's see. All right, so let's go through some of these tabs and stuff. You guys already know how the first things you should be doing after you join and get your back office. We went through all that up to buying your traffic. Now that you bought your traffic, let's go through contacts. This is where all your leads are going to come into. So this is how Oliver knows he's got 8 leads back there, because you're going to see prospects up here and you're going to see members. So you'll be able to see who joined you by clicking on members, or you're going to be able to see your prospects right here, okay? And there's pages. There's 1 to 4 pages, and there's 10 to a page. All right, so you're going to see a lot of different icons up here. Now, that depending on what membership level on, you may get them all, or you may have some blacked out here, okay? If I want to send an email, I select them all on this one page here, and now I'll open up the ones that I'm able to get. So, like if you're at Starter, you probably won't get a video email here. You're not going to get the text. You're not going to get the call, the photo the phone dialer. Okay, those are at your higher membership levels. All right. But our starter package starts with, you get everything, and then just the pro and the guru is you get, some, you could edit your capture pages, you could get this text, the videos, the calling, and you could build a bigger list. Okay, starter package, you could build up the list of 300 subscribers. After 300 subscribers, you got to move up to the pro, because that'll make you build a list of 1,200 people. And then after 1,200 people, you got to move up to guru, and you could go over 40,000 there. Okay, so the name of the game is to build the biggest list you can. The person with the biggest list wins, plain and simple. Okay, that's why you see a lot of these guys making all this money. Why? They all have one thing in common. They have hundreds of thousands of people on their list. Not like 1,000 and 1,500, hundreds of thousands. Some of these guys that are millionaires. Okay, I know one guru that he's probably got a list of 1 million or 2. Okay, but here's a guy who's made several $1,000,000 in the industry. So it's all because of list size. So if you wanted to send 4 pages of this, like what I would do is, obviously you got 37 leads here. I would go down here, show 37, update it, and now to send these people an email. Now, we don't recommend you sending these people an email every day. We're going to do most of that for you, okay? Because we have follow-ups going out to them, and then Monday I hit them with the Hangouts. Tuesday I hit them out with the replay of the Hangouts. Wednesday I hit them with the blog post. Thursday or Friday I usually send one more thing. So what's a good time for you to hit them, but more valuable relationship building kind of thing? Like I see somebody like Karen and some other people, they're making videos and they're actually emailing their list a video email of themselves, just introducing them and showing themselves in a video. Hey, I'm Karen, I'm so and so. Just want to introduce myself. Thank you for opting into my GTTO biz op here. I'm here to help you anything I can. So you want to make friends with these people. That's your only job. Okay, that's all we want you to do. We'll do the selling and telling for you. All right, let us do it. I know last night's Hangout, some people already stated their leads got in contact with them. They were ready to join. They're ready to join because they're on Hangout last night. Why? Because we've been doing things in the background here that have been helping you build that relationship, getting them to the Hangout, getting them to the blog posts, getting them to the replays in case they missed it. I think over the last 2 weeks I made 2 videos, like proof video or why you should join GTTO videos. One was 27 minutes long. These were all relationship kind of building emails I've been sending your leads to try to convert them into sales. Okay? Not all of them are going to jump right away, but they will start to trickle. As we grow, guys, not only this, there's some big leaders coming into this opportunity. Okay? So we're going to start to grow very, very fast here over the next few months, where there's going to be more exposure of us out there, which is going to just get all these people in your funnel right now and on your list. You're going to see sales coming in 2-3 months from now. Okay? So do not get discouraged and do not get frustrated. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. It takes time to build up that relationship, and little by little, they're trickling in. Okay, guys? They are trickling in. We're seeing people joining every day. So just give it that time, all right? I know we all want to be rich in 2 days, but usually life doesn't happen that quick like that, all right? So when you let me get back to what I was saying about the email. When you get to this email here, and I put that 37 people on my list, right, that are on my list, I don't want to send them an email. As you can see, all 37, will my computer freeze now? All right. As you can see, all 37 people are on here now. when I updated it right here, right? Right there. So to send them an email, I just click this up here, email, and you should see, unless it timed out. Hold on a minute. Oh, I gotta select them all. Okay, let me select them all. See, now I select them all 37 people. I click the email and see them all here, up here. They're all loaded up there. And you write your whatever you got to do. Hi, you know, I'm not going to go through it for time. And then you could either save it or you could save it or send it. Okay? And that's it. How easy is that? How long does that take? Probably 5 to 7 minutes. The toughest part is actually writing the content of what you want to say. So other than that, it's just loading up your leads, selecting all, select email, and just writing your content and sending. And that's it. That's how you send an email. Now, what you could do is you could see, and you could even check up on us too, man, because I'm telling you that I'm sending emails out to everybody, right? So you could see everybody's information on here. This may not be a good one because that's a. Let me try this guy because that's that part of that John sequence. So let's go down here. Like, let me check. Nope, that's not doing it either. These test accounts are not active. Okay. Anyway, you could see if you look on in your back office under contacts and see where your leads are. You'll be able to see their information in here, all this kind of stuff, by clicking the plus sign, right? And you could actually send the email or the text or anything back here. But I want to get your attention over to email tracking. When you send your email, you can actually check it here to see if it went through. Once you send it, it'll say, you know, what's the last one you sent on the date and everything. So that's how you could check how it went out. Now you will also, this is a test account, so it's not a good way to check it, but you could also see all the ones I sent to them. So you actually could check on me to see if I'm doing my job, okay? So if you don't see like an email out there on like today, I sent one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something, was the replay of the Hangout of last night. You'll see it on the last one of there. It'll say that I sent that today. Tomorrow I'll send out the blog post, you know, so you could see all the emails that we're sending too. So that's a good feature right there, all that tracking right there. All right, so that's all your information on your leads that you need to know. Some of these people, if they opt into your webinar, your Hangout registration page, that page we collect phone numbers. So it's a good way if you like to get on the phone, especially you MLM people that are old school and used to be good on the phone, you know, pick up the phone and call them. I'll tell you one thing, I was in other opportunities where I used a capture page that did phone numbers. You won't get, the opt-in rate won't be as high, it'll be lower, but you got phone numbers. I wasn't afraid to get on the phone and call somebody. And I would just call them, hey, you know, this is Paulie, you know, you just opted into my capture page, you're looking for an opportunity online to make some money. What can I help you with? What are you looking to try to do? I'm here to help you. What questions could I answer for you to move forward today? And you know, that's a great relationship builder. You know, one of the things, I think that's how me and Bruce got really close. He was a lead in my system, and we got on the phone and we got talking, and we got to be very close friends because, you know, we connected. So the phone is a very powerful thing. Don't be afraid of it. All right, it's a good relationship builder. All right, so that's that on the contacts. Let's see, tools. No, links is next. Let's go over the links. I went over the website links before. Okay, we don't have to repeat ourselves. Blog. All right, this is a thing that you need to use, guys. And I've been looking at some of you guys on Facebook, and you're doing it wrong. All right, I don't know what you're doing, but If you just share it from the back office here, every Tuesday I will make a blog post. Today I made one called "Impossible is Just a Word." Now, if you find that in here, which is right here, impossible is the word, that's a blog post. This is where I share it from. I go boom, right there on my Facebook. As soon as it loads, what do? I just put impossible is just a word, and I post it. And it's on my timeline. Because what's gonna populate is this whole picture and a little bit of this blog post with the name of the company there. All right? And when they click on that, everything goes to you. You could get free leads that way, wherever you want to put that. So if you're in other groups or something, right? I know there's a lot of I'm not big on this because it's just a bunch of people advertising all in the same place. But if you're in some type of group where they allow links in it, because there's quite a few groups that allow you to do that, instead of spamming the heck out of the group with your link, join, like freaking 99,000 other people are doing, put something of value in there. And I would put this in there because you know why? This is why. Because you could take this link right here, and as you can see, it's coded, right? And when I go up on this, my dogs are going to start barking, so Sophia's getting home. When I go here with that link, it's going to show the blog post right there. But more important, look where these, if they click on the banner, look where this goes to. It goes to your capture page. Okay, see up here? See, there's the username right in there. So you will get a lead from there. Very, 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 very important. Okay? Make sure you take the link with inside here, because as you can see, if I keep on going to the end here, see it equals that your username will be there. But I would share these blog posts right into Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, wherever you like it, Facebook timeline. I would share it right from there. And then here's a wizard. If you had Guru, you could change ad copy on the capture pages if you want. Banners if you do advertising on websites and stuff, or wherever else you might be advertising, you could take all the code here and do some banner advertising, and then you could buy domains back here too. You could buy them here, or go off to GoDaddy. Doesn't really matter. Your tools. These are all your autoresponder follow-up messages. Okay, go through this stuff, guys. This is your back office. You can't break it. All right, these are all this is your follow-up series for your capture pages. This is the gift series for the free gift on the blog, and these is for the webinar Hangout registration capture page. Okay, so you're able to get leads from that too. That's where you get the phone numbers. This one, and you could go through this. You could add a signature here, and every time you write an email, your signature be added on the bottom. But play around. You could create your own. These are done for you autoresponder follow-ups, but you could create your own. You could personalize them. You could copy them. You could do a lot of things back here. All right, so you could watch the training videos for that. I don't want to take too much time into that. So your training we went through already, right? I don't have to put too much time on there because that's what you did. The most important thing is the Monday night, Tuesday night training hangouts. You're going to use that right here, and that's what we're watching right here. And then most importantly is your money one, okay? After you sign up, make sure, I forgot to mention this before, I'm kind of jumping around today, but in the training, after you do that compliance test, go off to, and the training videos will tell you this anyway, so whatever I miss here, if you watch the training videos, I'll let you know about this too, but make sure you do your W-9 or W-8 and fill out that, because you can't get your e-wallet, you can't open up an account in your e-wallet until you do that first, okay? So do your W-9, fill that out first. We got a lot of people that didn't do their ProPay They filled out. We got a lot of people that filled out their W-9, W-8, but never went over to ProPay to set up your e-wallet over here, okay? There's a video how to set that up and then how to link it to the system. Let me tell you guys something. If you guys want to get paid, you need to set this up. Like, there's like, I don't know, 80 people that haven't done it yet.
We're not chasing people either for money, guys.
You're not going to get...
Cannot chase people. It's impossible to chase people, you know. And I've chased some people, but as there's, you know, say there's 300 people that were owed money and didn't put their stuff in, I manually can't. No one can manually chase you down. So if you don't want to get paid, you know what? I don't have to tell you. You know, but you got to make sure you do that, because if not, it's just you'll lose the commission. And also, set up your business right. Take time to go through it. It's a necessity. Just do it. It's easy. It'll take you, you know, some time, but it's your business. Paulie, I had a guy ask me a question. I don't know if you want to finish what you're doing, or...
Yeah, this is the last part of it, so I'll just say, once again, just make sure, you guys, there's like 80 or 90 people missing that didn't do this. Please, man.
Okay.
Sure. This is like really important. How are you going to join a business opportunity and don't even set up a way to get paid? I mean, then you wonder why people are failing. Oh my God, it's our heads are spinning with it. Make sure you do the W-9. You set up your ProPay. The video's right here. Watch it, set it up, and connect it. And it takes 5 minutes. All right. So that's all I got to say about that. That's the training in the back office tour. So go ahead. What you want to say, Brendan?
This guy didn't ask in the Facebook group. He PM'd me, so I don't know if he wants to remain anonymous. He says, Brendan, how much traffic have you driven in one day? And can you show me proof? I don't know what he wants. I can show my tracking stats. I want to know how much traffic I need to get to be able to earn 7 figures. So I'm going to just give him an example here. Let me share my screen with you guys for a second. This one won't take too long. So let me, you all can see my screen. Let me know. You see it?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. So what you're seeing here is a snapshot of a ClickMagic account. I didn't go in the account right now because I've let live campaigns. I don't want you people seeing and jacking my campaigns like a lot of you guys do out there. Not you, but other people. As you can see, this is he said the most traffic driven in one day. This is the past day. I took a screenshot of it. It was obviously November 9th. This wasn't today. This is the most traffic driven in one singular day I've done in the whole calendar year. So as you can see, you know, on rotator clicks, just under 30,000. Unique 26, that's important really because these are duplicates. Obviously there's a 3,000 difference. And then for these are tracking links and rotators, another 10,000. So almost 50,000 clicks in one day is the most traffic I've driven to an offer. So when I say, you know, but when someone says, hey, I buy 500 clicks, it's like that's a good start, but if you want to make, you know, 6 figures, 7 figures, you got to drive a lot of traffic. And I know it takes. This is expensive, but as you build the list and you monetize your list, you can do it. And just to let you know, there's guys that are doing 60,000 clicks a day. I'm really, you know what I mean. So this guy wanted a screenshot of how much traffic I drove in one singular day, and here it is. It was November 9th of this year. So I don't know if that answers his question. This was for a ClickBank offer. So. Yeah, try. I mean, a lot of people, 500 clicks is a lot for the average person, but you can this is just to give you an example of what you can do if you scale. I mean.
Yeah, Brendan, that's important that you just said scale, because when he asked that question, how much traffic do I need to drive to be a 7-figure earner or earn 7 figures, however he phrased it? You can't look at it like that. It's called, so we all work off of something called the rule of scale. All right, you have your starting point. Everybody has their own financial ability of where they can start, how much traffic they can buy, how much they can invest into a business. And some people want to blow their load and just go all in and just risk, you know, go on the blackjack table or the roulette table in black or red, right? In business, follow the rule of scale. It's real simple. Start at a certain percentage. Get your ROI on that investment, and up a percent or two your first campaign, 3 or 4%, 5 or 10%, 15 or 20%. It's just a rule of scale. You can't say how much traffic do I need to drive to be a 7-figure earner. You have to have a starting point and just follow the rule of scale. Now, the rebuttal, the only objection to that, if you've got 100 grand or 200 grand or $1 million to spend, hey, go for it. You can you're already a 7-figure earner, I guess. But if you have a ton of money, you can do things a little differently. But that's obviously not the case for 99% of people. So
agreed, Jared. Great point. This is something just for this specific campaign. This was not like this is after scaling and testing. So this isn't I just bought that much traffic. This was already knowing my metric. I knew for every dollar I spent, I make $1.20 back. So do you see how I already have some scalability? I know my metrics. That's why I'm buying as much traffic as possible to this ClickBank offer at the time that was doing well. This is not like just a disclaimer. This is not me just saying, hey, I'm going to buy 50,000 clicks. Test and scale. And this guy wanted to know how it was. I don't know why he wanted to know, but he wanted to know how many clicks in one day I personally have drove to an offer. And it happened in November 9th of this past yearly calendar. But again, this is not me just throwing $40,000 in one day at an offer. This is me testing it with a couple thousand clicks, getting my metrics, tweaking my landing page, and then scaling, because knowing, hey, this is doing really good. You can crush it. I mean, there's guys that send 100,000 clicks to an offer. So I hope that answers your question. But yeah, great point, Jared. This was after testing and knowing my metrics. This was not just me throwing $40,000 at an offer blindly. So I hope that helps to the guy who asked the question.
Yeah, and let me add this too. The guy who asked that question, that be his 7-figure earn and all that. I just said it like at the beginning of this whole tour. You're not going to make $1 million in a month. You're just not. I mean, not unless you have a lot of money already. You're already probably a millionaire. To make money makes money. Let's face it. All right. But for 97 or 99% of the people that are coming online here, this is what we're here to teach you. Okay. Brendan already said. He just doesn't go out and throw out 40 grand. He knows you have to know your numbers. We're teaching right now. We got so many people that don't even know how to track links properly yet. Okay? That means you don't know your numbers correct yet. You have to know your numbers. Because if your numbers will tell you how much that these clicks and this traffic is going to be making you when you're investing into advertising. Okay, so like these guys are saying, you need to know your metrics, but you got to start off by learning how to track it properly. If you don't know how to track it, and you don't know what your stats are, then how the heck are you're just lighting your money on fire if you got a bunch of money and you're going to say, I'm going to spend $40,000 on traffic because I just got an inheritance or something. No, you'll be lighting your money on fire because you don't have any experience at it. All right. So very, very important. Know your numbers. Know your conversions. Get used to practicing of everything has to have a tracking link, and know your numbers, your conversion rates. What capture pages are doing better than others? In what areas you're advertising in? All right? Maybe one capture page where your advertising loves video, but another area that video is not doing so well, in another area of advertising you're putting those dollars in. You have to keep on testing, tweaking, and don't get scared of what those numbers Brendan just showed you. You're going to scale up to that. Nobody's going to jump into that right away. Yeah, you start off with 200 clicks or 300 clicks, and then go up to 500 clicks, and then go 1,000 clicks, and you keep on learning and knowing your numbers better, step by step, so and you can reach the status of that where you could spend a lot of money. But you have to know your numbers. Plus, you need an opportunity that's going to generate you cash flow, or else you're going to be out of business quicker than you even started it. Okay, so this is like business 101. We're like kind of teaching right now, but a lot of people don't know this. Coming on the internet that's why 97% of people fail. There's a lot to know about this. There's knowing the right people also to know about this and to teach you right. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. 99% of these opportunities, they're in place for one thing, and one thing only, is to drain every drop of dollars you have in your pockets. Period. Only 3% of the people on top are making 97% of all the money in the opportunity. If you think these network marketing companies, everybody's making money, no, they're not designed for that. They're designed to have 3% of the people making all the money. Do you think you want those people, those opportunities, want to really pay out all that money? No. They just want to keep on making you pay into their program to feed the top 3%. That's it. That's it. So, you know, this is some stuff that a lot of people don't know, but it's the truth. You know, we're not here to blow smoke up your ass, but it's definitely the truth. It's something you have to grow into. You guys are so lucky. We said it last night on the Hangout. You guys are lucky to be here. We're going to teach you. We have the connections, as you can see. We're going to teach you how to build a business correctly. But you know what? If you're looking to make $1 million tomorrow or at the end of this month, you know, then, you know, go someplace else, because it's not, business isn't, I don't care where you go. I don't care what business you open up. There's no business anywhere, traditional or on the internet, that is going to make you $1 million in 30 days. You know, play the lotto, you know, and hopefully that hits for you. But it takes time.
The bottom line though is you know, you got to build a list. So, you know, if you're a guru, you watch Jared's video. Jared probably says it better than I do. The idea is to send traffic to your offer by, you know, advertising, in this case paid advertising in the form of clicks, getting leads on your list, and then converting those leads into sales and continuing to build that list. An example, before we started Global Traffic Takeover, Paulie and I have a pretty large list. We sent out an email to our list. We made $7,000 in 48 hours. So, but we had a relationship with our list. It wasn't a brand new list. You know, so that's what we're talking about here, guys. You know, but you have to have the list in order to do something like that. In order to, you know, find something to send in an offer, you built a relationship, and then, you know, it's just the way it is. It's not going to happen overnight. Unless, like Jared said, you do have $1 million, and you're going to take a little bit different approach to your marketing.
Yeah, it's just simple, plain and simple. Money makes money, and that's it. But, you know, we all have to start somewhere. Everybody has different budgets here. So, you know, the beautiful thing about this program is that we generate cash flow for you, because we do pay you to build that list. And now with the guaranteed sales program coming, even if, you know, you got like a few hundred leads in your system and you still haven't gotten that sale, at least you could get yourself a sale to get the momentum going. All right, and keep you, not get you, you know, let your head go down and get depressed and frustrated. You have to stay positive, okay, guys? It took me, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years before I made any money at this. I lost a ton of money, but I never gave up. You know, you have to have that never give. This is not for everybody. You have to really want this. If you don't want it, then you're probably not going to succeed. But like I said, it doesn't matter if you're here or any place else. If you don't have that list, you're not going to make money. That's the bottom line. You're really not. And I don't think I have to tell that to some of you who has been in other opportunities. As you already tell yourself that it's not working for you, because every opportunity you join into 9 chances out of 10, you're quitting in the first, you know, 30 to 60 days. And what I'm finding is like within a 2-week period now. It's even quicker. So you're not even giving it 30 days to go. But, you know, a lot of guys, a lot of people, a lot of girls and guys, I see people jumping, you know, they're in and out of opportunities every 30 to 60 days. Nobody's going to follow you. Nobody's going to join. That's just you're making it more difficult for yourself. Right? You really are. Because people see that. They see you jumping. They see you in 1 week you're in this opportunity. Then you're saying, oh, that stinks, I'm going over here. Nobody's ever going to join you on that, because you're not stable, all right? So, but you need to have that list, and that's why they're jumping. They don't have a list. They don't have anybody to sell to. They're not making money. So they think they're blaming the opportunity. It's not the opportunity. It's what they're doing, okay? Because there's people making money in the opportunity. It's just that person's not making money because they're not built. They don't have anybody to sell to. They don't have a list. So, anything else?
I think that's it. We covered everything, answered some questions. We're going on an hour here. Unless there's any other questions that pop up, I think we covered all the bases and saw, people saw how they need to set stuff up and go through the back office.
Jared, you got anything? Bruce?
Yeah, guys. Welcome. Welcome to everybody that's new. Congratulations on getting started. You guys are in store for a big treat with everything that you're going to experience here and everything that we're going to be bringing to the table. We're happy and grateful to have you here, and we're going to do everything on our end to make sure that you guys are successful. Provide you every opportunity to be successful. I should rephrase that, because at the end of the day, it's up to you. So we're going to provide you every opportunity. And these Tuesday night hangouts, I want to stress, these are important because Monday night, understand, that call is for the leads in our system, okay? So all the leads that you guys are generating through traffic purchases and your own marketing efforts, we're bringing all those leads on Monday night to get them excited, to answer questions, to get them to understand our business model, and build that excitement and get people started. And then Tuesday night, this is for your new members, and even for those of you that have only been through it once or twice. We're going to do this training every Tuesday night for at least the next couple of months, because you need to understand what to do first, and you need to understand how to guide somebody else in your business what to do first. So this may at times seem repetitive or redundant, but it is very, very important, and you guys really need to, in my opinion, make sure you're making sure that your team plugs into this hangout, because it is very important. So, welcome. We're glad to have you guys here. We're looking forward to building massive success with you guys. Welcome aboard.
All right, and once again, I just want to say this in our closing here. Those of you that have been getting sales, and I see new faces and people that have struggled in other programs actually making sales and traffic commissions and everything like that. You guys got to reach out to your partners. The people that sign up under you, you need to get in contact with them. There's a lot of new people coming in here. I'm spending too much time helping other people's members. And a lot of times, some of these members I'm getting to join, and the member's not even around to help, or not even there to help those people, those new members, after they come in. Stand out, be a leader, and take your partners and the people signing up under you, and stand out and be a leader and teach them how to duplicate. Or else, you know what? They're going to quit on you. I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to quit on you, and then you're going to come complaining to me that you lost your whole downline. You got to ask yourself this question: why are they quitting? It's probably because you're not around helping them and getting them started. So, we're here to help you, but you got to do a little bit of something too. You're getting these sales. Make sure you stay in contact with your downline. Create chats on Facebook where you put your whole team in there so you can converse with them. Me and Bruce used to do that. We still do that with all of us today, that everybody is in there, so we stay connected with those people. When we have something to say, those team members need to act fast on it. So very important you stay connected to the people signing up under you. I can't stress that enough. I'm seeing way too many lazy people not just leaving these new people hanging. It's not right. You wouldn't want it done to you. So think about those people, all right? So until next week, guys, have a great week. We'll see you on Monday night's Hangout. We'll see you next Tuesday for another training. Have a great week. Bye for now.